Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but here we are. So finally, after millions and millions of years, acquired an Elgato. We've done it. We have actual, real gameplay footage for me to commentate over finally. No more camera phone pointed at the TV. Who calls it a camera phone? Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get into this FIFA here, FIFA 18. Just going to do a little Road to Getting Good series. I don't know what I'm going to call it per se. Probably Road to Getting Good is the working title for now. Basically, you saw that guy's team. Pretty much just completely ridiculous team in all shapes and sizes. Mine's a basic Serie A team. Calcio A, Serie A, whatever you want to call it. So, we got kickoff here, and we'll get underway in this game. Basically, this was one of the more annoying games that I've played in pretty much, I don't know, the whole year. So right from kickoff, bounce it around a little bit. He's got an early chance, he's got a half chance here, but we're going to go ahead and tackle him there and get the ball back, and eventually. He did have a stat cut on Ander Herrera, which was basically like playing with Ruud Gullit in the middle. Pretty much obnoxious little flick by El Shaarawy there, goes to João Mario, and puts it out wide for Dalbert, who's going to whip it in back post, and Cuadrado can't miss. Oh, but he does. Oh, he missed. Oh, he blew it. He blew it. He absolutely blew it. And here we go. We got another chance. El Shaarawy cuts inside, and it's another save. Ederson has to be one of the better keepers this year. He's the equivalent of Jack Butland from last year. Little back heel from Cuadrado gives it away, and he's going the other way. He's got Rui Costa, the icon, a 90 overall, 90 rated card. Another one has Eden Hazard there. Shot leads to a corner, and of course, because I'm absolute Garbaggio, he's gonna whip it in here. It's gonna be headed. All right, Donnarumma's got it. All right, we're fine. Or no more danger. We roll it out, and this is where Nesta takes a loose touch. Mohamed Salah bangs it in the top corner, and we're 1-0 down. So this was the first game, the first ever game I've recorded, and the first goal scored in a video with an actual Elgato capture is against me, because I skipped the replay there. Basically what happened, Nesta took a loose touch, as many players are wont to do in this game, and basically just gave it right to him. So right before halftime here, he's got another chance. Good save from Donnarumma, gets bundled clear basically. Bonaventura, he really hasn't impressed me that much. I know he's only 83, but he's been described as a beast. So we've got Eder here, one of the best strikers in the game in my opinion, coming through on goal. For some reason, I sweated across, and he just hits it. Cuadrado hits it right at Ederson again. We get a corner, almost 45th minute. Whip it in, back post. I don't really know what the corner meta is this year. And he gets it out basically. And gonna run it pretty much up to the halfway line, play it up, intercepted, and ref decides he's seen enough of this garbage, and he's gonna blow the whistle here eventually after probably. Oh wait, maybe he gets another chance. I don't remember this game. This was a couple hours ago. Okay, yeah, no, he's going to go ahead and blow the whistle now, and we're going to go ahead and see the halftime stats, and we're going to basically see it's pretty even. Really, I think I cut out one of the chances. I had another one where I just, pretty much the same as the Cuadrado chance for the first, pretty much the first shot of the game, where I just kind of dragged it wide. And as you see, I have slightly more possession, and shots are pretty much even. But I handed him a goal. And that's the story of my life on this game. I just cannot defend. I switched the defending back to classical defending, but it's really not supported in this game. It wants you to be good at the new defending, and I am just very not. So we're going to play it up to Eder here, and he really didn't have a good game for me. He's going to take a long shot here, Ederson. No problem with that save. He's really just, oh my God, he was so annoying in this game. And try some sort of stupid short corner thing. It somehow works. El Shaarawy gets a bounce, and we get the ball back here, but in pretty much to no avail. So here's my one substitution that I've made in this game. Brought on Paulo Dybala. I don't know why I wasn't starting him in the first place. Looked around at the bench. I was like, all right, there's really no one else for me to bring on here. So we brought on Dybala, and pretty much I don't know why he wasn't on from the beginning, but basically Eder usually is one of the best strikers for me. He scores a lot of goals. I played like, I don't know, 160 something games with him. got him at the beginning of the year, and I've played with the same roughly the same team the whole time, which was kind of my goal. I set out at the beginning of the year to try to play with the same like core of the team. So Donnarumma has been in goal the whole time. Cancelo has been at right back. I got Nesta pretty early on before all the icons exploded in price. And that was full time on that game. Just an absolute, pretty much it was pretty boring. It could have been a lot more exciting. Could have been about 3, maybe 4-1 if I was clinical at all. Again, this is going to be a theme of this episode and pretty much probably this whole series until I get good, which is kind of the point of me doing this. I find that watching myself play, basically, I play better after. So hopefully you'll join me on this journey of trying not to suck as much. I'm currently in like Division 7 and struggling, as you can tell. So not the best FIFA player in the world, as you're going to see here. Full-time stats. There's Cuadrado missing. That just should have been a goal. I really don't know what happened. So as you can see, no goals or assists for me, obviously. Mohamed Salah got his 1 goal, player of the month. Ridiculous. Coins, there you go, match facts. We have more shots, a little less possession, 1 more shot on target, 5 more shots overall. Pretty good shots from me, really, just didn't play well. So, game 2, this guy for Barcelona set up, not a team-wise, but kit and badge. So, we're going to take a look at his team. Fairly average, BPL standard. Santi Cazorla in the middle, which really just doesn't work out. 4-3-3, the middle center mid really defends more, and Santi Cazorla is not very good at that. Pretty much, this guy is the reason that I feel like there's hope in me doing this series. Basically, teams like that and players like he is in this game, just the reason that I feel like I actually can be better at this. Because you're going to see he's going to play a couple passes around here. This is a bit deceiving. He actually looks like he's playing pretty well. Slides it down, Walcott, and back to the top, and nothing. So I roll it out here with Donnarumma, and just this is kind of the play style that I go for. It's a lot of short passing, a lot of 1-2s interchanging. I don't really know if it works this year. It's hard to tell. I think the game has really developed more into having a bunch of different play styles that work. Dybala here cuts back inside. Oh, hits the post, but bounces right to Felipe Anderson, and we got a goal inside 5 minutes. There you go. That is how you do that. Basically, lucky rebound. Dybala probably should have scored his first shot. Hits the post. Bravo just really not in the area at all. Dybala spun the defender, hit the post, and there's Felipe Anderson, just kind of taps it in. That's how he gets most of his goals from me. He's not really a clinical finisher per se, but when you give him the ball and maybe a yard away with no goalkeeper, he's probably not going to miss. Alright, so we're going to jump ahead to the next clip, and he's going to kick it up from a goal kick, and it's going to go back the other way almost immediately. And this is what I meant about Dybala, basically. He bangs it in again. I don't know why I didn't just start him in the first game. He's so good. He's a little face mask situation there. Doing the celebration. Fans going crazy. He pauses it. I thought this was the rage quit, but as you can see here, we're going to hit resume, and he's going to get right back into the game. He's 2-0 down. It's going to mount a comeback, or at least that's what he thought. And then, you see, excellent finish there. Bravo, no chance. He's going to kick right off, and pretty much straight from his kickoff, he's going to try to basically run down the line with Walcott. Dribbles himself into a corner here. I take it off him with Jorginho. I did change the team up a little bit between games. If you want to see the full, I have 22 players, basically 2 full sets of 11 to rotate out when everybody gets tired. Yeah, so I made a couple changes, not too many, not too drastic, and Dybala gets slipped in there, and he finishes another one. Again, could have had a hat trick. Still gets a brace here, and as you see, he's about to pause the game again, and this time, see you later. That is how you get that win. So 2 goals for Dybala, 2 assists for El Shaarawy, and 1 for Felipe Anderson. 1 of each for Felipe Anderson, actually. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a third game. I'll probably do 2 or 3 games per episode. I'm not really sure yet. Leave in the comments. Tell me what to do. Tell me, make any changes to the team. And I will try to take those into account. I don't want to change the core of the team. Basically, Nesta, Dybala, that type of player, basically, who I'm going to have to sell. And they would. I think Nesta I would make profit on right now. I should probably check that. But he is fairly good, so I don't think I'll be selling him anytime soon. He's good enough where I wouldn't want to replace him. So again, we see this guy's team. Pretty good BPL setup. De Gea in goal, obviously obnoxious. Bailly. He's got Gabriel Jesus at center mid there. Interesting decision. And Alessandrini, the only non-BPL player there, on the right wing. And basically this guy was a complete pain. I think he made some changes right at the beginning. It just made it very challenging to play against him. He wasn't particularly good. It was just kind of an annoying game. It's one of those FIFA games where you just kind of can't really do anything. So he made some changes here. This is, I'm assuming, moving Gabriel Jesus out of that weird center mid positioning. I don't know where he moved him to. I never really checked on that, which I probably should have done, but you live and you learn. I don't know what he was. I didn't really check to see what changes he made. I'm assuming he moved Bakayoko more defensive and Jesus more attacking. That's what it certainly felt like. Bakayoko is the Conte of last year in this year's game. He's everywhere. I have never played with him. I've played with pretty much the Serie A team the whole time. I haven't really had a chance to go into the BPL, but he's one of the players that I probably would put in my team if I had to make one. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and go right up the pitch here. Martial was a pain pretty much the whole game, as he usually is. Alessandrini bangs that one in, and I am 1-0 down. And just like that, pretty much that was the story of the game. And pretty much the story of my FIFA life. It's just I make it too easy. He goes up the pitch, bangs one in, and I have to play from behind the whole time. So we got kickoff here, and we're going to go ahead and get underway. I was not very pleased, as you can see. It took a little while to get the game going again. And pretty much nothing else happened that half. I had a couple shots that went off target. He gets another one, Martial here. Donnarumma makes a good save. And he gets one more corner before the end of the half. And so yeah, Martial. Donnarumma gets down, which sometimes he just doesn't. Martial misses barely the bottom corner. So he can play the corner short here. And right before the end of the half, and gets stuck in a corner, gets tackled, and the ref blows for halftime. As you're going to see here, this is what I mean by it was pretty much just an annoying game to play. De Gea was making saves left and right. Alessandrini was clinical, and I just pretty much could not take advantage of him the whole time. So as you see here, 6 shots, none on target. That's kind of the story of this game for me. Again, pretty much every game is not being clinical with chances and just kind of taking shots. There were decent attempts, but most of them just kind of missed, like I did in that first game, dragging them wide, left, right. I think I missed a couple just that got blocked or saved or whatever. As you can see, he's pretty much just dominating more possession. He actually had shots on target. I haven't. This was getting towards the end of the session. I was starting to lose focus and not play as well. But we actually do get the ball here, and we're going to play it right up the pitch. And Bonaventura, this is nice, goes to Dybala here, and he is going to look to play it to a teammate, but loses the ball basically too easily. Valencia tries to go back the other way, and Herrera goes and gives it away to Milinkovic-Savic, who goes to Felipe Anderson, who I brought in for Cuadrado, who is just miles better. El Shaarawy, what a finish. What an absolute finish. And that is El Shaarawy for you. I didn't actually, I've played with him pretty much every year, and usually he's, 2 or 3 goals a game for me. He's just ridiculous. I didn't actually I didn't put him in this team until recently, last week maybe. But he's gonna go ahead and look at that finish. Absolute bottom corner. De Gea couldn't get there. And that is 1-1. However, this guy, like I said, just absolute pain in my behind. The whole game, just absolute pain. And as you can see, 86th minute, he's got the ball back. He's going to play it in. Bonaventura tries to get the tackle in. Alessandrini gets the ball back. Goes out to Herrera. Herrera plays it through. Gabriel Jesus on the left wing. Chips it far post. Alessandrini with a looping header. Donnarumma dives past it. Probably could have made the save. Just didn't. Alessandrini with his brace. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is FIFA for you there. Skip the replay. I was not happy at this point. I was quite upset. The controller was not thrown because it's a very expensive controller. I don't have that kind of money on me right now. So El Shaarawy down here, I was just trying to get any little chance. El Shaarawy gets tackled. Nothing doing there. Tries to pressure Valencia. Valencia's just running around. He tries to spray a ball out. And I thought if I could just intercept this, I could get this throw in, maybe create one more chance, maybe tie this game up. So I'm going to throw it in here. Felipe Anderson loses out to Jesus, and he just going to give it to Alessandrini. But I get the ball back again. Dybala running at the defense. This is exactly what you want. And it hits El Shaarawy and goes out for a goal kick. And that is full time on that game. So overall, 1 win, 2 losses. Not a great start to this series. But, again, leave me some suggestions in the comments if you're super pro FIFA player. I know all of you watch me clearly. Some noob on YouTube. But anybody with any tips, anybody want to see me change my team up more, see me play differently, whatever, I will take those into consideration. And obviously, if you want to see me do anything specific, want to see me play any games, let me know those in the comments as well. If you did enjoy this, please remember to subscribe and leave a like on this video as well. And I will see you next time. Till then, peace.